welcome back to the Stretch Cafe by Healthy Headspaces. I'm Peggy Boyer, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do. The name has changed, so I'm going to be including more coaching tip type videos and as well as these Stretch Cafe videos. Okay, so let's get started for today's set of stretches. All you're gonna need is your office chair. Okay, so go ahead, let's push back away from your desk, take that deep belly breath in, hold it at the top, and release. So the first thing I'd like you to do is scooch way forward on your chair, the very edge of your chair. You're gonna have your feet out in front of you and just simply turn. And we're just gonna wake up our hip muscles and we're just gonna pivot on our chair a couple more times. I'm finding it a little bit easier to hang on to the arms of my chair, so go ahead and do that if you need to. One more time on each side. Good. Now let's face forward and let's have our left leg be our stability leg. So make sure you're at a 90-degree angle right here, and the right leg is gonna go under your chair, knee under hip, so do it correctly. We don't wanna wing our knee out. And we're just gonna lean way forward here, or scooch forward, I should say, and then lean back. So you don't have to arch your back, so instead maybe tuck it a little bit. What we want you to do is feel the stretch going right down in the hip flexors and then going down the quads, okay? So if you need to tuck a little bit to feel it more, when I tuck, I feel it shooting down my quads more. So go ahead and give that a try if you haven't yet. All right, come back up, let's switch legs. Make sure the base leg is at a 90-degree angle, tuck your other foot underneath, scoot your booty way forward on the chair and lean back. If you see a dog in the video, that's okay, she'll just be chill. Hi, Nellie. All right, tuck if you need to and really change and shift the way that stretch is going. Feels so good, especially if you've been sitting a long time. Yummy. All right, come back up. Now I want you to go ahead and stand up. We're gonna be shifting our chair and we're gonna just stretch more of our legs. So I'm gonna turn my chair a little bit here. Sorry, Nellie, I startled you. Make sure I'm in the frame. And all we're gonna do is we'll start with our left leg, put the heel up. I want the toes and knees pointing in the same direction, all pointing up. And you're gonna just simply reach over. We've got a nice hamstring stretch here, but you wanna make sure you flex those toes back. And then from here, as you're stretched over, go ahead, flex and point your foot. It just shifts the dynamic of that stretch. Hooey. All right, a couple more times here. Now hold it in the flex position. Can you go down a little bit more? Did you feel a little bit difference there? All right. From here, let's come back up. And if you need to hang on to your desk for this, do, but lean into your heel of the standing foot and pivot. So we want our hips pointed forward towards me, and your toes and knees of the leg that's on the chair is still pointing up at the sky or the ceiling, and you're just gonna bend into it a little bit. Nice inner stretch right here. Whew. If you need a little balance, like I said, a wall or a desk, sometimes I just push my hands together and really push, and it just kind of engages the core so I can do it with just balancing. Give that a try if you want to challenge yourself today. But make sure toes and knees are in the same direction facing up. That protects your knees. Okay, can you bounce a little bit? You don't have to. Whew. Now from here, let's point and flex our toes again. We're just gonna do a few. One more here, flex it, and can you go down a little bit more? Obviously, the higher the seat of your chair is that your leg is balancing on, the harder it's gonna be. You don't need to bend as much probably. All right, come back up and we're gonna do the other side. I have to flip my chair around here so I can face you. All right, so let's go ahead, put that right leg on now. Heel on the seat, toes and knees pointed up, and let's just go ahead and lean right over your leg and get a nice hamstring stretch in. When your toe is in a flex position, you'll feel that shooting way down your calf too. Do you feel that stretch going down? Okay. Go ahead, point and flex your feet. You know, I'm finding it very helpful to have the arms. I'm just resting my hands right on the arms of my chair. That's kind of nice. But if you don't have arms, on your chair. You can use the seat, you can use your shin, you can use your quads. All right, flex the toes back, and can you scooch over just a little bit more, just stretching. If you feel that that stretch is kind of intense, no pain, but intensity is okay. Take that deep belly breath in and just breathe into that muscle, and when you breathe out, relax it. I find that super helpful for me. Okay, come on up. Lean into your heel and pivot your foot so hips and toes of the standing legs are facing towards me, and knee and toe of the foot that's on the chair is up towards the sky. And then just go ahead, find your balance and lean into it. Whew. Feel that stretch in the inner thigh? I have to shift a little bit, come out a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, make sure activate your foot here, because if you're letting it slide and letting the toes come towards the camera or towards me, you're gonna hurt your knee. So make sure you keep that active and keep the toes pointing up. All right, a couple more seconds here. And now let's go ahead and flex and point the toes. Feels good. Changes things a little bit. All right, one more here. And go ahead, and can you go down a little bit more? How can you shift? I don't know, I feel like maybe if I lean over this way, I want to feel that shift a little bit more. Maybe this leg is just a little bit more stretchy for me, a little more flexible, I don't know. Okay, how is it feeling for you? All right, let's go ahead, stand up, release, kind of shake those legs out. Let's just do one more deep belly breath in, reaching high, stretching, and I want you to clasp your hands together, flip them towards the sky, so your palms are towards the sky, and then tilt your chin and just engage that core. Breathe as nice and deeply as you want. All right, and then go ahead, relax, and we're all set to get on with your day. So thank you so much for joining me today. Go ahead and subscribe, hit this like button, and watch out for more health coach tips to come that are not stretch related. All right, we'll see you soon.